It has when it comes to teamwork, because most students that were freshmen when that was last year for me, they lived on campus and I commuted. So it was a problem with working together. Most of the time they had classes in the morning or afternoon, so they couldn't get together with me to work on a project. So it's really annoying because I don't want to stay late because I commute and it's not that safe, especially since it's West Philadelphia. So that was a problem.
Maybe on campus, you get a whole lot. You know, you have more time to communicate with other people. You get more time to do your work because they have the lab, they have everything there. Where workshop you can. But like when you're off campus, it's so different. It's like in your own world. You're outside Drexel, so you don't see a lot of people that you can talk to and say, "Hey, can you help me with this or something?" No, you're like on your own and talking on the telephone or texting, it doesn't help that much, so you want to see the person face to face. So living on campus I think it helps a whole lot.
No, it hasn't affected my academics. Maybe in the way I approach my academics, only because I have to schedule when I'm going to study, make sure that certain things are done before I leave home. Like I leave to go home for the night because I stay on campus until 8 or 9 o'clock, sometimes 10 o'clock. So I can get studying out of the way and I don't have to do it at home.
Well, at first, I'd say freshman year, it did impact my academics in some way. There were different study groups that I couldn't attend. Most people, it's real popular to meet at night at the library. However, it's kind of difficult to get back via public transportation. The trains are on less frequently at night. Although, like anything else, you do it long enough, you get better and better at it. And eventually, it's no longer a burden. I adapted, and I'm just like any other student, and now I don't feel like I'm academically troubled in any way by commuting.
I think at first I was just excited to have a place to hang out, so I hung out a little bit too much in the lounge. And then later on I realized the importance of going home to do quiet study or going in a conference room if I had things to get done. So I learned that over the past 2 terms.
It did impact my academics, but probably more in a positive way because it's more, I have to more independently work on my homework and my classes and studying. When I was in the dorm, it was a lot of kind of relying on other people and studying in groups, but now I'm kind of in charge of my own life and my own agenda, so it's kind of allowed me to stay on top of things a lot better.
And in 2 ways, negative and positively, in that it's, of course, taking time away from being able to just roll out of bed and then into a class, or in that the drive time allows me to actually study, particularly if I record. I can listen to it while I'm, whatever it happens to be that I'm trying to memorize.